All right, welcome everybody. This is an extremely awesome day for us to be able to share with you all about Flex and our incredible product that you are going to get to see version 2.0 of Ruby coming out today. So we're excited about being able to share with you all about that and this incredible opportunity to build a business based on the most powerful technology to ever come to the world. So we're excited about sharing that with you. A little bit about myself. My name is Robert Sacco. I am the co-founder of Flex AI and the founder of Ruby. And just to kind of give you a little idea of why we started this company, we started this company mainly because of two reasons. Because it was the best way to bring a product to market that needed someone to share it with them, to show them how powerful it is, to break down some misconceptions that someone might have about AI, or to just explain people how powerful AI can truly be if you implement the right tool into your life. And so that was our whole goal when we started to put Ruby together, was that we would create a product that took all of the technologies that we have been blessed to be able to use over the last 3 to 4 to 5 years in our businesses, and to share that with the world. And in 2023, the opportunity finally came to where the ceiling was blown off of AI and it was able to be brought directly to market and people can start to use it. And that was thankful to ChatGPT, bringing it to market and breaking that ceiling and letting people to see how they could use it in their everyday life. Now, with all that, there was a lot of different things, though, that were causing problems in the world of AI that are still existing out there even today. And the first one is that everybody has a little niche product. So we have OpenAI that's got ChatGPT 3, 5, and 4. But then you got Claude, who's got Claude 3, Haiku, and Opus, all these different programs all over the world. And they're all amazing for very specific things. And then you have your image AI generators, and then you have your music and your audio, all these different things all over the world. And you end up having to have about 20 different subscriptions to get them all put together. And then they never work well together. And so our goal was to eliminate that and to make the world come to a much easier place when using AI. And that was why we created Ruby and we brought it to market and we made it so that everybody around the world could be able to have it. And now with version 2.0, we can confidently say that we have the most powerful, value-driven AI platform in the world. And I'm going to share with you all about that today. And then at the end, I'm going to show you how amazing the business opportunity can be for you as well. And let's go ahead and talk a little bit about AI. First of all, I like to look to the thought leaders in the world who are out there, and talking about AI. And I like to look at the two sayings that are really important. I think they say a lot about it. And the first one's from Gary Vee. And he's saying to people out there today, high school kids and college kids, and anyone that's listening to him, if you aren't using AI every single day, whether you think you need it or not, you are going to get left behind. And he's not saying that you're going to get left behind because you didn't, that AI replaced you. He's saying that you're going to get left behind because the people who learn how to use AI are 20 times more productive and effective in whatever task that they're trying to do. And then if you look at even what's been said just recently, Mark Cuban has a very blunt way of putting it. And that is, if you are in business and you are not using AI, you are going to fail. So all of this being brought to market. And the biggest thing that we recognized in 2023 is that between the ages of 25 and 65 plus, there are hundreds of millions of people around the world that are in a job that AI is going to drastically change the way that they are doing business, the way that their jobs are working. And they don't have the abilities to go in through the schooling systems to learn it. So how are they going to learn it? How are they going to implement it? How can they be competitive? And that was what made us go and find Ruby. And so we did it so that you can learn how to use Ruby. Ruby is actually an incredible product that you have to have zero AI experience about. You don't need to have any knowledge or be technically savvy to use it. But yet you get the most powerful technology in the world, all brought into one place. Now, Ruby actually stands for something. It stands for relational understanding based interaction, meaning that it's going to learn from you and it's going to put out as you wish it to put out and the way that you want it to work for you. And it's also learning from you. It's truly interactive in the way that it functions. Now, a lot of people will ask, well, who's Rubi for? And I like to say it's for literally everybody. I use it in our household from ages 10 all the way up to my mom, who's 75. We're all using it in some way, shape, or form. And that's what I love about the way that we've done Rubi and the world of AI. The world is so niche oriented with AI, yet with Rubi, you can use it for your business. And it's the most powerful, value-driven place that you're going to find for your business. But you may not be using it for business. You might want to use it for time management for you personally. Maybe you are a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad. And this is an amazing product for you, from learning how to do meal plans and just making your life so much easier in so many different ways. It literally is for everybody. And when it comes to students, when it comes to insurance agents, when it comes to realtors, when it comes to entrepreneurs, any way, shape, or form, this is a powerful product that needs to be integrated into your life. Now, I'm going to walk you through a little bit about just how powerful and what you're going to get with Rubi. And I'm going to show you the price point, and it's going to blow your mind about the business as well. So let me kind of get started into this real quick. Our first thing is a patent pending way that we're bringing chat to this program. Now, conversational chats are incredible. Like ChatGPT is great. It's one that broke around. Over 100 million people every single day are going to this website and using it. However, there are a lot of them, and they all have pluses and minuses, and some of them are just so powerful doing specific things that you shouldn't have to have 7 or 8 different subscriptions to get to all of them. So we took it and we built IntelliChat, where everything is built into one place. And it's not just the chat. What's amazing about the way that we use IntelliChat is that you get to select from the most powerful conversational chat platforms in the world. With a drop-down menu, you are able to then ask that service, whatever it is, and you don't need to have a subscription anywhere else except here at Rubi. Now, we've also included over 200 different prompts that are able to be used, that are pre-built. So again, you don't have to have any AI knowledge whatsoever. You don't need to be a prompt engineer. You literally just go in and find what it is that you're looking for, whether it be business or maybe it's about an advanced 7-day meal plan. That if you can go to click boxes, drop down menus, maybe put a sentence about you or your product or service, you are going to get unbelievable content. And what I love about the content is that it comes right down into the chat, and you can use it all the different chat platforms to get the different results. I love the way that IntelliChat allows me to go in and really customize my output based upon whatever it is that I'm looking for at that very moment. These are all built in around the proprietary way of it staying in the same conversational thread with all the different chats in the world. And you can keep going and asking it more questions. And what I love about this too is that, let's say you use one of our modules for the meal plan and you don't like day 3. Okay, well, that's fine. You can have it just rewrite you new meal plans for a specific date by just asking that simple question. Now, another proprietary piece to us is Personify. It's the most powerful persona creator that is in AI. And why is it important to do this? Because anytime that you're creating content or you're writing an email or communicating with somebody, you want to communicate in the way that they want the text to come to them so that they can understand it and they can engage it. And that is what Personify does. And you don't have to have any marketing knowledge whatsoever. There's 3 different ways of making a persona here, and they're very fast. First one, just give a little bit of information about you, your company, your brand, your product or service, and it will go and create the persona for you. And you can do as many different personas and target audiences as you wish. And then with just a drop down in that IntelliChat, you are now going to go and create all content based on that target audience that's going to be engaging exactly the way they need to hear it. Now, once we go into the demographics, we don't just give you a voice and tone. We break it down into demographics, psychographics, and we give it to you where you can easily adjust those the way that you want it. So you can fine tune that to be a perfect. But the great thing is that it does it all for you. And then if you feel like you want to tweak it, you can. But most of the time, it comes out exactly the way that your content needs to be written, and it will deliver it time and time again. So This is an amazing product that you can't find anywhere else. It's built right here, and it's intertwined exactly into the seamless workability of Ruby, the application. Now, if you love to go and create images, you're going to love this too, because one of the things I love about AI in general is that I have spent for the last 35, 40 years in business going out and looking for images on image sites, royalty-free sites, or even like in the big photo stocks. And it takes hours to go and find the right image. Today, I don't have to do that. I literally can just go in and write what I want. We have the best AI image engines in the world, from Stable Diffusion, DALL-E 3, Leonardo AI, and even Midjourney, all built in here where you don't have to have a subscription to any of them. You come in and you get the powerful way to create unbelievable, eye-popping images. And it's not just that. You can create your own characters. You can create anything that your eyes can think of, and it's through just simple text. And we also have our image enhancement. So if you don't like a specific thing, you can paint it out and have something else come in, all AI driven, built in to Ruby. Now, one of the things I'm most excited about is Ruby Music, because I love the fact that you can go in and create royalty-free music, and it's not just like meme songs that you can find out there. There's two different ways in our music to actually create that. There's a way that you create instrumentals, and these instrumentals are so good. They actually are able to download the stems, so you can take it to a professional studio. They can import it right into their Pro Tool system, and they can go and manipulate it. It will save artists tens of thousands of dollars to be able to go and create unbelievable stuff and have all the tracks broken out so they can do all the mixing and stuff that they need or want to do. But we also have it where you can just ask it to do vocals, and it will actually create the entire song for you, including the vocals, just by a few lines of text. Super powerful, all built in. So think about what you're doing here. So I can go in and I can create audio files from text to speech, create my script, and IntelliChat, let it go in and create over 1,000 voices are in our audio lab. Create the voice, have it read it for you, create the music bed for it. So now you have a way to go in, and then the only thing that you're lacking now is the video. And of course we have Ruby Video, and all of it is put together on our patent pending Ruby Canvas. Why? Why is this so important? Because you never have to leave Ruby to put it all together. You have Canvas for our documents, our templates for social media posts or whatever. They're all built right into the system. And all you're going to do to add new stuff is just go down to the bottom, change one of the different versions, and now it'll slide up right over the top of the editor. You'll be able to put in your text, change your voiceovers, do whatever it is that you're looking to do, all in the same place. And then you can render out the final product and go to wherever it is through our one click. I'm going to show you here in just a second. Again, all built in to Ruby. Now, Ruby also knows that you want to know that your content that you're creating is plagiarism free. It's also at the best and highest quality, and that is why we have SPY. SPY is our surveillance and plagiarism identifier. It allows you to go in and see if anything that you've been created through Ruby or has been uploaded in and used in Ruby has been plagiarized. You'll be able to see that. If it has, it'll tell you exactly where, and you can go and change it accordingly. But you also want to know if your content is going to be located or found by AI detection software. It's really important if you're doing SEO or you're doing something. So we can identify that through one of the toughest, strongest AI detection services out there, built into Ruby. Now, we also know that there's going to be these times when you create stuff that is being found currently with your AI detection software, but you don't want it to be. And that is where our next microservice comes in, called Ghost. Ghost actually allows you to rewrite and humanize the content that you created so it goes underneath those AI detection softwares so that it's not detectable. Now, another great thing about Ghost is it lets you do versioning. So let's just say that you want to create 5 or 10 or 50 different subjects or different articles that are based on the same topic. You can upload the topic in one article, and it will literally create up to 50 different versions of that. So a good example is if I'm doing a blog and I want to do a blog every day and I want to do it on a theme for the month, I literally can go and have it create one document, and then from there I can go and create 30, and I have a new one every single day. Talk about Google loving your new content, especially when it's humanized and underneath the AI detection software. Guys, we're powerful systems. All of it's built into one-click connections. Version 2 allows you to go out and place directly to those social services that you have connected to Rubi. So just by sharing, you can take your final products out to market, and all of this at a price point starting as low as $15 a month. All of our subscriptions have everything that you just saw and I just told you about are in every single one of our subscriptions. The only difference is the amount of usage that you're going to use every single month. If you're going to do a lot of production stuff, then the premium is going to be a good place for you to come in. If you're just maybe doing a few social media posts, well, then you can probably get by with the basic at $15 a month. Guys, there is not a more value-driven platform anywhere on the planet that gives you the ability to do everything that you've just been told about for the price point that you're looking at right now. If you were to try to go out and put all the different applications together that you're putting in right here, it would literally cost you $300 to $400 a month, depending on how much of the usage that you're going to use. And we've put it at such a low place that everybody can use the most powerful AI for the way that they need it. And here's another piece to our subscription is that we don't have a use it or lose it type of subscription. Our subscriptions will carry over. The words you don't use, the credits are used to create images or audio files or whatever. Those credits that you don't use carry over the following month, and you'll be able to continue to use those until they are gone. Unbelievable product. Now, when I looked to create a business, one of the things that we looked at, and as I said at the very beginning, is we chose to go network marketing purely on two reasons. One, that this was a perfect product that needed to break down the stigma of AI because most people don't understand it. They may have heard about it. They might have actually gone to ChatGPT and played around with it and maybe got wowed by it for a second, but they didn't continue to use it because only about 1% of the people who go to ChatGPT every single day are using it in a way that's actually moving them forward. The rest of it is just in there playing with it. This is a different thing for you. And we wanted to be able to say, hey, let us explain how AI can work in your life and how you don't have to be technically savvy to use it. It's just super easy. That was the first one. The second reason was because we knew that in this world of a sharing economy and the way that we share it and the way that people can interact together in this industry, that we could do unbelievable training, because training on an application that then gets you to really know how to use it creates a great business for everybody. It gets you to know how to use the software, get your customers to learn how to use the software, and it keeps really high retention, which is the game for any business. And that is why we chose to go with network marketing. Now, we've also made it super easy because we don't have to pay anything. You literally become a brand influencer by just selecting which subscription it is that you would like to do. 15, 25, or 50, you select it. You are choosing to be a distributor or you're choosing to be a customer. Either way, doesn't matter. But if you choose to be a distributor, you can actually start to earn money. And we've made it to where you can earn it by building it in two different ways. One, you can build it as purely an affiliate model, meaning I go out, I just share it with my friends, share it with my network of people, and I am going to earn 25% of every order that they have for life. And I don't have to do anything, just give them my link and it's taken care of. Now, the other way to build this is to build a network of gatherers, which is a bunch of people who go out and get a few people who get a handful of customers, who get a few people who get a handful of customers. And you don't have to get all the customers yourself. And in our compensation plan, it goes to infinity levels to pay on those customers. So let's talk about, there's 8 ways to make money. The customer bonus is what we just talked about. It's 25% for any customer that ever comes into your world through your link. You're going to earn 25% of that order for every order that they ever place for life. That customer is yours. Now, a fast start bonus is if you go to choose to build it as a network of gatherers. Now, when you sign up a new brand influencer, you're going to earn up to 50% of that first order. But every order after that point, along with the 75% from those customers that didn't get paid out, all goes into our 2-team pay. That's our residual builder. And this is where, just by getting someone on your left and on your right, building 2 teams, you are now qualified to earn up to $20,000 per week, purely based on the volume in which your business is going. And it's working in teams. It's not all by yourself, as you are always connected to somebody who's up there that has an interest in you and helping you as well. Now, there's a lot more money than $20,000 a week if you want it. Sponsoring matches or generational check matches are massive amounts as you start to build businesses and people start to go out and leverage time, people, and money. We have our global pools, our diamond pools, lifestyle bonuses. There's plenty of ways that you can earn money and leverage the most powerful technology to ever hit the world without ever being a developer, without ever having to have any creative ideas of how to go and do it, without having to go through all the processes of building and developing and patenting and all the stuff that you end up having to do. That is where you don't have to participate in it. All you do is share it, and we pay you money. Now, we have a very good goal here. It's 1 million users in 12 months. We officially launched on 11/11 of 2023. That was in the version 1. Version 2 is scheduled to be released in just a few weeks. And that is what you saw today. So version 2 is coming. So if you're looking to go build a business on one of the things that is going to hit this market, and not just in the network marketing space, it's going to hit the world. When we start to see all the things that we're rolling out in just a few weeks, you're going to want to be a part of this, and it's very easy to do. Now, I will always be amiss if I don't get to say what are the biggest passions about everything that goes on in my life, and that is Selfless. Selfless is a Web3 ecosystem. It's a way that sustainable giving can be created to fight the human trafficking that goes on in this world. Over 40 million people are trapped in that. And we believe that these charities, these frontline charities, we've vetted over 80 of them, and we've come up with 8. And these 8 are powerful people, but they spend so much of their time going out and raising money that we want to eliminate that so they can spend their time actually fighting this. This is a big passion for me, something that we're going to make a big part of our company. It's not a social platform so that we can do a social marketing or a cause marketing plan. It absolutely has nothing to do with that. It's absolutely about me being able to say, we're going to go fight this. And I don't believe we can solve the world's biggest problems through giving. So we had to find and devise a way that we could do it through consumption, because that's the one thing we know that people will never stop doing. And so every time someone is buying, a customer or being a part of our platform, 10% of that money goes to this fight automatically. So through your consumption, you're actually contributing to the ending of this. So what do you do now? What's the next step? Well, it's easy. Get with the person who sent you here. They're going to send you a link, and then you can decide. You can be a customer. You can give Ruby a whirl, or you can get in and start to help us share it and bring it around the world and create a big business for you. You're at the right place as we get ready to bring out one of the most exciting applications around AI this world has ever seen, and you get to be one of the first ones to bring it to market, as it's coming to market in just a few weeks. So with that, thank you for taking the time to get here to hear about this. I appreciate it, and I hope I've given you enough information to make a decision. So get with the person who sent you here, and if you decide to join us as a customer or a distributor, let me be the first one to welcome you to Flex and to our incredible product, Rubi Ai. So with that, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of our song that we say every single week. So after that, have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you maybe on FlexCast, which is our training event on Saturday.